Well, good morning everybody, welcome back. Today it's going to be a gearhead review. Well, it's a ball head gearhead review. So, a little backstory. 6, 8, 10 months ago, Martin, good friend of mine, Martin Ardakevich, go and check out his channel by the way, bought a nice compact gearhead. I thought I like that. I've always kept my eye on it. Great little thing. He's still using it now. It's working fantastic. But it was just a little bit too out of my price range. So ever since I've been keeping my eye out for something, and I've come across this, which is the Benro GD36. It's basically a ball head. If we just loosen it, we've got a ball head come gearhead. Perfect, and it's compact. It's not overweighty, etc. But it's just lots of quality. So this is my first proper use of it out in the field at Cannock Chase, shooting the silver birch and these fantastic oaks, as you can probably see behind as well. First impressions is I love it. Obviously this is brand new, not used it before, so I can't give it a long-term review. What it's going to be like in 3, 6, 12 months time, I don't know. The only way you'll find that out is if I keep using it. And I love the gearhead. I'm a gearhead person, so I like that control, that fine control. But I also like the fact that the ball head side of it, I can get to the subject quickly, and then we can just adjust it, do the fine tuning afterwards. I love that, especially in woodland photography. Well, in all photography as well, to be honest. But probably more so than woodland, especially with the long lens as well. Where we can refine that composition. Like I say, first impressions, fantastic. So it cost me, it was £212 from China. So it's imported from China. It took about a week to get here. And like I say, first impressions is I love it. It looks extremely well made. I like the smooth gearing and everything about it. But I won't really know how I feel until we've used it a little bit. So let's get using it. Let's get some composition, some shots. We're hoping for a little bit of atmosphere this morning. Whether we get that or not is another thing. But it's the proper real start of autumn where the bracken's changing. We're starting to get some gold medallions on the silver birch trees, etc., etc. So it's a beautiful morning, and out with 3 good friends as well. Okay, enough about that chat. Let's see how we get on with this new bit of gear. Everybody loves a bit of gear, surely. I love it, and it's funny because you get a bit of gear, and it inspires you to get out a little bit, doesn't it, and get some shots. And that's exactly what this has done. So I'm actually out today and tomorrow shooting, so we'll see how we get on. The only thing that is out at the minute as well is the midges. Yeah, so keep wrapped up for a little bit. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I've got that shot. I'll put that up now, and then we'll move on and see what else we can get.
Feel the warmth of the summer. I get lost in the colors, golden hours.
So I've not actually walked far, and I've coming down, and we're just starting to get a little bit of light coming through. That little bit. It's been a little bit flat at the moment, but I'm hoping this. It's quite warm, and I'm hoping this, when it comes through, we might actually get a bit of an atmosphere develop. But we're just getting a nice bit of light coming through to the top of this gnarly old oak. And what I liked about it is the shape of the top of the branches here, so gnarly, and I've never noticed it before. The amount of times I walked down this path must be 100. I know it's the first time I've noticed it. It's maybe just because of the light. So I'm trying to frame up the shot where it's got a lovely angle from top left to bottom right, And again, using the longer lens, I'm not particularly too far out of reach, probably about 70mm, something like that. But then tweaking the composition with the Gearhead, it makes it so much easier. But it's still quite fast because I've still got that ball head scenario as well, so it's working really well. I'm going to grab this shot. I think if it was really misty, foggy, hazy with some nice light coming through, which we potentially might have, this would work even better. But I still like the shot, I still like that gnarliness. I'm just thinking about separation of the branches, moving slightly. So I'm going to work this a little bit and let me know what you think.
Feel the warmth of the summer. I get lost in the colors, golden hours in your eyes. There's a world to discover.
So first impressions with the Gearhead. You know what? I've fallen in love with it. I love it. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. It's very easy to use, even though I'm so used to using the let's say the old-fashioned, the other Benro Gear-head or the Cannock Gear-head, which I still own and still works really well. And obviously they're very similar, so they're easier to use, but just with that muscle memory. But you know what? I know I'm going to really enjoy my photography using this tripod head. It's really going to be a joy to use. I know it is. And doesn't it look sexy? But it's that little bit of engineering there. Not that big bulky gears and things like that, but it works so smoothly. Everything's so smooth. I've come up to this area because we had a little bit of light come through earlier. So I've come back up to this silver birch area, which we walked past, and I'm thinking if I just get the light through here, there may be one or two shots. It looks like it's gone really overcast again, but I only need a little bit of light just to give that a little bit of a dimension to the image. It's a little bit flat at the moment. But I think I'm still going to get me camera on, probably my 2470, and just try and see if I can see some interesting silver birch which I can grab a shot of, and then hopefully by then that light will just come back that little bit, backlit these beautiful silver birch. Let's do that. Because it's so quick, I can get the composition set up to somewhere where I want it to be very quickly. Right, okay, with that. The only thing I might do is I might change it so that's round the other way. And that's the good thing I like about this setup. I can literally just, if I want that knob over this side, them knobs over there, and I might actually do that because I feel as if I want to undo that with my left hand and work the camera with the right hand. So let's do that actually. So all I've got to do is spin that round like so. Nearly knocked you over. Spin that round like so. Then everything's working the other way around. So I've now got the levers and everything on the other side. You know what? That works better. That does work better. Yes, I like that. Like I say, what's good about it, I can have these gears at the front, back, side, wherever I'm used to wanting to put them is where I can put them. So I love that. Yes, I'm liking it where I am. So the ball head tensioner is just here, so I can get my shot set up like so, and then we can just fine tune it up and down, left and right, like so. Brilliant. And it's that fine tuning that I like when I'm shooting woodland or any other landscape shot. I like that fine tuning. So I'm just finalising the image. All I want now is the light. I don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm still going to grab the shot because I still think it looks nice. And I'm going to grab it anyway. And then if this light improves, I'm just going to give it 5 or 10 minutes. Then fantastic. If not, I still think it's a nice shot anyway. In my mind, I can imagine it editing it and doing so. It's just a nice simple shot of this little section of silver birch here. Like I say, the bit of light would do it. Fantastic.
In the colors golden hours in your eyes. There's a world to discover. All of me is full of wonder in your light unparalleled. Can we stay forever and ever? This must be
I've just bumped into Colin. I was with him this morning, and I've just realised that he's got the Benro Gear-head that we all can relate to, the one that I own as well. And so I just want to show you the comparison of the size difference. And if I just spin that round there, so that is literally the difference. And I would say I'm going to go for half to a third of the size from one head to the other, and that's what appeals to me with the two different gear heads. I would say weight wise there's not a lot of difference in it. It's the compactability that I like, how tidy and small it is, and how it works. And I would say the only difference, if I just flip you around, the only difference between that one and that one is I've got a, let's say, a ball head as well as a gear head, but the pan part of the gear, this is not got a gear, but it's like a real smooth pan head anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. So all in all, so far so good, and I got to be honest with you, I'm absolutely loving it.
Can we stay forever and ever? This must be This must be I've been dreaming
I've actually come out onto the open moorland, and we're starting actually to get a little bit of pockets of light running through. It's actually where we started this morning when we walked past, and we thought, oh, if this catches the light first thing, it'll look lovely. Well, it still looks lovely now. We get some fabulous light in the background there. So I'm actually just setting this shot up, and just as the light's changing, I'm just grabbing the odd little shot. I think I'm going to just go a little bit tighter in because we're just getting the sky in, and I don't want that sky, but that is so nice. So we've got a group of two silver birch in the foreground here, the lovely valley and the layers in the background, different textures, the light is changing from foreground to background. But not only that, I've got loads of little dotted lone trees which I'm trying to pick out. There's one just on the side here, we've got a footpath running through. Some nice trees in the distance there, some nice lone silver birch, and then some little pockets of groups of trees, etc. And just when the light hits it, you think, wow, grab that shot, and that's what I'm doing.
and ever. This must be This must be
found me a lovely little viewpoint. Some lovely lone trees. What's happening is the light's coming through and highlighting different trees all the time. And this light is phenomenal. It's brilliant. So I'm literally, I can set up here, wait for that light to hit these subjects, pan round quickly and grab some shots. I've already missed 2 shots just talking to you, just getting the tripod out. I can see the shots and I've just missed them. But they'll come again. As, oh my God, the light is fabulous. It's not too harsh. It's harsh enough, not too harsh.
This must be love. This must be what I've been dreaming
So I hope you've enjoyed this little Gearhead review. I'm so glad I purchased it and I can't wait to use it in the future. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you soon.